Gucci. But what
See, they always out here trying to sell some shit.
Hustling.
We hustle, baby.
It's a culture out here.
It's the culture in Harlem. We hustle. We sell you whatever. We done walked up and down this path. They done tried to sell us any and everything.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Yo, what up? They even coming out, bro? Word. I man got a hoodie. Wildin'.
Huh?
Got a hoodie
That's
on.
how we do.
Lord have mercy.
9. We all right.
Which way you want to go?
Well, hold on.
This is your territory, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
Which was the best way to like the best scenic walk, or which?
We gonna walk the best. I'll hold this on here, right here. Don't let me forget this. The best walk is, I think we get it like these lights. You know what I'm saying? Obviously.
So we could walk down, maybe cross the street and come back around?
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the history. Like, you got Jimmy Jazz. Jimmy Jazz has been here forever. The Apollo, obviously, has been here forever. You know what I'm saying? Then we could, catch a hit of that Harlem sign right there.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Let's just start walking this way, Timmy.
Yeah.
Word. So yes, sir, today on the Walk and Talk, we got Big Banzzy. I met Banzzy, well, I first heard of Banzzy when I first started doing content for the cannabis realm. I gotta stop saying that word, the realm in White Plains. I'm not trying to get flagged. And yeah, my boy's ballin' out here.
Big Harlem. Let them know, Big Harlem.
Banzzy. So I'm assuming Banzzy's in Gotham Buds.
Yeah, we outside, baby.
Yeah.
We outside. Like, this is what we do, man. I'm from Harlem. We young, fly, and fresh.
That's what's up. That's awesome. Yeah, so I first heard of Banzzy. I was doing content The Realm, and I asked, G was about to bless me with something. He was like, what do you want? I'm like, yo, you got any black-owned brands?
Right.
And he was, oh, I got just the thing for you, Banzzy. And that was the first bud I smoked from The Realm. It was Banzzy. So it's crazy. It's like a full circle moment, because that was the first bud I tried. Now, like, we fuck with each other, bro. Like, we try to help each other out.
Yeah.
So tell me real quick how like the beginnings of Banzzy. What made you get into it? So,
I've always been in the cannabis game. Obviously, people know my story. You know, I was actually, locked up for cannabis.
Wow.
You know, when it on the legal side of things, and then basically beat the case because it was legal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when it first started. Other than that, just having the knowledge of growing cannabis, understanding the value of cannabis. And plus, cannabis was always a good business to be in, because this is like, it's not like with any of the heavier drugs,
right?
So now we all got an opportunity to be in this game. I just got a little bit of a head start because I was already in it.
Right. Yeah, so your Banzzy is what they call a legacy to legal brand? Or,
yeah, that's what they call it. But
which means basically we started trapping in these streets, right?
These streets right here.
That's what it means,
like,
legacy.
You know what I'm saying? What that says, it's African.
Uh-huh.
You heard? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Banzzy started out in the streets, moving around, selling dime bags, 20s, and the regular bag before it was actually like the Louis bags and all that, spray packs and all that, And that's just basically what it was. And then just being from Harlem, being a black owned, this is what it is.
Yeah. When you say you got like locked up, was it like something that you, like, let's say it's legal now, it was something you wouldn't have been locked up for today? Or were you like ODing, like, damn, they got my ass?
Nah, if they would have got me, I would have been locked up. They didn't get me because I was following the rules. I was following the legal cannabis rules. And at the time, they just didn't know the rules.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I studied the laws and the rules. When they came, they basically said, yo, they locked me up, but eventually I had to go through the court system in the process, but, I was able to get out.
You everywhere, bro. Nice to see you. Word. So being that you got arrested, were you part of that program where they were helping out people get their license that have been locked up?
No.
Okay.
I'm not part of that program, the card license program, because I don't own a dispensary. Banzzy is a brand.
Right, okay.
A black-owned cannabis brand. You know, like you go in the store and you see different brands.
Yeah.
That's where we at.
Gotcha.
With it. We're not on the owning dispensary side of things.
Gotcha.
So we basically have great flower, great pre-rolls, great products, got gummies coming, vapes and so forth and so on. But the value in it is just we know our people.
Right.
We know what the people want because
your ears to the streets.
We ears to the streets. So, you know, now we got a lot of different people in this game, corporate people,
yeah.
You know, hemp people. But let's keep it real, you know, we came from streets.
Yeah, so you guys do it for the love of the game for real, not really just trying to make a corporate play, like without caring about what the customers smoke or whatever. Like I feel like the corporate people be doing it. It's like we just do it scientifically, just put it out.
Yeah, you know,
mass production.
They do mass production. They enhance the game, but you know, we're a smaller company. You know, smaller company that know what weed really is and what people really like. So, you know, we try to have fire products because we know our people.
What was that?
And it's not just our people. When I say our people, I don't just mean African Americans, black people. I mean like the people from all descents that know what weed is.
Of the culture, basically.
From the culture.
Hip hop is a big diaspora of umbrella of people that we can fuck with it.
Exactly. You know, it's a lot of different cultures that's part of the. There's a lot of different cultures that's actually part of the culture.
Right.
The weed culture. You know what I'm saying? And then you have the people that they're not really part of culture, but they get products. And that's good too, because we want to have a little something for everybody. It's very diverse now. Mm-hmm. But it feels good to have the opportunity to have a brand and be in the legal game without no worries.
Right. What was the hardest part of being part of the legal game?
Just getting people to understand you and see where you come from and doing the paperwork. You know what I'm saying?
The hardest part. Is that hard? Is that a process?
It's a process because, you know, at the end of the day, that's our problem. People don't want to do no paperwork. You know? Like, people don't want to pay no taxes.
Right. Yeah.
You know, we want to do shit like that. But, you know, you got to pay to play.
You got to pay to play. Yeah, hell yeah. Can you like talk about how the weed is grown?
Yeah, it's a process.
Is it like something you got to like that you like delegate from like upstate, or is it in New York? Is it?
Yeah, no. The weed is grown in the state of New York. You start from a seed,
right?
You know, and you do something that we call pheno hunting, and you hunt for the right phenos, meaning the right strands that you think people will want. You know, everybody think that you get high. Weed is just like, yo, you get bent, you get twisted, you just get super high. Uh-huh. But everybody don't want to get super high.
Yeah, I got shit to do.
Some people got shit to do. Some people just want to light smoke. Uh-huh. But, you know, it's like, that's what it is. So what we do is we go through the process. We go from seed to sell. So pop a seed, pheno hunt, grow it, see what the timing is, how long it takes, how many weeks.
Yeah.
You know, check the trichomes on it, so forth and so on. Cut it, trim it, dry it. And if it comes out what you think it is, then you got some fire.
And now how hard is it to make multiple like plants of that so you can put it in different dispensaries and stuff?
Nah, you gotta have clones. You know what I mean? You clone your plant, you have a mother plant, you clone the plant. And then when you clone, you find your fire plant, you clone that plant, and then you grow multiple of the same strain at one time.
Okay. That's
awesome.
Then
that's why you have whatever amount of product of one strand.
Would you say that the strands would be like limited edition, or they could last forever? Like they could
last as long as as long as you have them.
Okay.
But just like everything else, we smoking on all females, right?
Right, because the other plant doesn't even give off the buds, right? Is that
Yeah,
why?
like males produce seeds and all that.
Okay. Right.
They make babies. They like
Yeah.
us. You put a male plant and a female plant together, you're gonna get some chicken.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, they we straight up smoke female plants.
Right.
And then you got indoor, outdoor, blue light, this, all this. Things is advanced now, so you have so many different aspects of ways to grow cannabis.
Yeah.
But we only do indoor.
What? Damn, I forgot what I was gonna ask. How hands-on are you with the process? Thank you, though.
Excuse me?
How hands-on are you with the process when it comes to all that harvesting, I guess?
I'm pretty hands-on.
Yeah.
I'm in the rooms. I'm checking them out because I have the knowledge.
Right.
I'm pretty much just oversee what my guys is doing.
Yeah.
And just basically driving the ship, teaching them the way.
But so you know how to do each process though on your own, or you have like a team that's an expert at each clipping and drying and.
Yeah, I got a team, and we all know what to do. We gonna go back this way?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's keep going straight down.
Well, if we go this way, we can go straight. We can go back down that way.
All right, bet.
That's easy work.
Okay.
Like, just go back down that way. See, we kind of little gentrified now. We got Walmart. We got Whole Foods and all that shit.
I feel nice and safe.
My boy came out. Why do people think Harlem we ain't safe, baby? We safe.
Sometimes I forgot what I did. I think I filmed the New York Marathon one time. I came up here and it was a zombie island out here, bro.
Yeah, but life is about improvements, just like Banzzy, baby.
Thank you.
Life is about improvements. You know what I'm saying? And we try to improve more and more on our cannabis.
Right.
So if Harlem is improving, guess what? Banzzy is improving.
If the price in Harlem goes up, the price
of Harlem goes up, maybe the price of Banzzy goes up.
So it's a win-win, exactly.
Yeah.
As a business owner, you gotta look at it like that. Word.
Yeah, so owning a black-owned cannabis brand is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
We try to make sure that we do things the right way, try to make sure that we have the right products. And like I said, being in the cannabis business, we pretty much know what the culture wants to smoke.
Yeah.
So one thing about Banzzy is you're gonna always get some good products. Now, can you satisfy everybody? Probably not. But no one can satisfy everyone.
Nope.
That's why you got a whole bunch of products in the store.
Yep. I feel like a key is though, you figure out what people do like, and whatever that group is that likes what you have, you get to cater to them, and make sure you keep them around because they spread the word for you. That's like, those are like your soldiers. Your loyal customers, like your soldiers to a certain point.
Yeah, you gotta cater to the customers. The customers is the most important people.
Right.
The bud tenders, most important people. You gotta understand. It's like you gotta show them love.
Yep.
You don't show them no love, they ain't gonna show you no love.
Now, I know like Banzzy's is just like a cannabis brand. Gucci. But
See, they always out here trying to sell some shit.
Hustling.
We hustle, baby.
It's a culture out here.
It's the culture in Harlem. We hustle. We sell you whatever. We done walked up and down this path. They done tried to sell us any and everything. So yeah, what you were saying?
Yeah. Is there anything that you would like to do like for the community with Banzzy as a brand? You got all this attention. People know you out here.
Yeah. I'm definitely, I'm in the basketball culture too.
Right.
So that's why if you see it says made in New York, we got Banzzy on the back.
Yeah.
And it's just more so about, you know, supporting the youth, not telling them about like smoking weed or growing weed. So that's why I don't have like no weed symbols.
Yeah, you can't tell what it is.
Right, because is the culture, is a brand.
All right.
So I want my people, especially in Harlem and across the state of New York, to support the band of brands of
Right.
Banzzy.
Let's say like City Hall. They got that City Hall in Harlem, right? Yeah. Let's say City Hall in the
Well, there go the famous state building.
Word. Fire.
That's the state building.
Yeah, say City Hall gave you a grant for like $100,000 to do something for the community. What would you have in mind? Like, here's the 100,000. You got the motion. Please, we need some community outreach.
The first thing I'm doing is calling my friends. You know, I got a lot of friends in the industry. You know, a couple well-off, famous friends. I make sure that they come back and support the situation.
Right.
And then we all come from a big basketball community, so of course it would definitely have something that involve basketball. You know, basketball is what kept me out the streets, and I know that basketball is what helped a lot to keep these kids out the streets. So coming from Harlem, if I had to do a community event, it would be like a basketball event along with a block party, cookout, you know, music, Harlem shaking and all that.
Yeah. Have people have their booths out. Everybody promote their business.
Everybody promoting their business.
I've been. That's like how
small.
you've been to Harlem Day. I've been to Harlem Day a couple times. It was like that.
Yeah, it's right out here.
Word.
That's what it is. That's what I grew up on.
Right.
I grew up on love and support. If it wasn't for love and support, won't be no Banzzy.
Is there competition with the different brands? Like, what is like the competition? Like trying to fight for a store space, or?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
Man, this competition is crazy.
Really?
Yeah, you got it. Like everything is a competition.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So there's no difference than this cannabis. You competitive. You gotta be in them rooms. You growing your product. You buying the right equipment for your product. It's like cooking. You a chef. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
if it's everybody can't cook. Everybody don't work hard. Everybody ain't getting up early morning. Everybody ain't going to sleep.
Doing the setup the night before. Come on.
Yeah, like yo, you know, people will be people. And
Yeah.
everybody is not top 100.
Yeah.
But see me, I'm top 10.
Come on. That's how I feel too. I was just having this conversation the other day. When it comes to this editing shit, this podcast shit, I'm top 5 and I'm not 5 or 4. Tell you that much.
Exactly. You get up, you do the work. So you know what I'm saying? This is about doing the work.
Yeah.
If you do the work, you get the results. Everybody doesn't get up to do the work.
Right.
So that's why it's so competitive. But some people weed their way out because they just simply can't do it.
Yep.
Or they simply just
They
don't
try to
have
take
the
shortcuts.
drive. Oh yeah, everyone takes a shortcut. You know, people hit the wall. I've hit the wall a few times.
Right.
Where I'm working extremely hard and then bang. I'm like, damn, I'm tired. But
Burnt
then,
out.
you know, you gotta remember, it's somebody else and they still going.
Yeah. Somebody's trying to take your spot.
Always. Always. That's what life is meant to be.
So
For those that come from behind you to move ahead of you.
yeah. What is one of your main things that's worked for you to get you in the stores and on the shelves?
Quality product. Quality product.
Really?
Knowing about your product and being able to stand behind your product. Yeah, we love the pigeons in Harlem. They don't move. The pigeons and the rats ain't going nowhere. So if you ain't their friend, you assed out.
Yeah. So I mean, how important is building relationships with people in the industry?
It's very important. You know, I've built a lot of new relationships throughout the state of New York in this cannabis business. You know, you got to be able to stand on your word, show people you serious, and support them just as much as they supporting you.
You got to show love.
Gotta show love. But like once again, everybody don't have that in them. They just don't.
Yeah, people. You'd be surprised. People are gatekeepers. People are selfish. People want to see you do good, but just enough so you don't pass them. I'm not like that. I want to see everybody win. I just know that I got a secret. I'm blessed and I'm gifted. So I can give you the recipe. You still gotta learn how to cook it, man.
Exactly, and that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you said, you blessed and you gifted. Everyone doesn't have my gift. Everyone doesn't have your gift.
Your vision and all that.
Everyone doesn't have my vision. Everyone doesn't have your vision. That's why we're all individuals.
Yep.
We're all individuals. No one day is the same.
Heard
you
that.
know, Banzzy could do 1 million sales a day and do 500,000 a month. Who knows?
Right.
That doesn't mean that the product is no good. It just means that we might have had a different day.
Yeah.
This used to be the famous Mark 125 back in the days. Look that up.
What was it called?
Mark 125. MART 125.
How long ago was that?
Yeah, I'm trying to tell my age now. We ain't putting that in the clip.
Mart 125. The legendary Harlem Mart. Closed down in 2002.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, man, that's how we
Harlem
get
flea
down.
market. Wow, it was a flea market? Is that what it was? Wow. Yeah,
Before they started all these malls and all that.
Yeah, wow.
That was our mall back then.
Bet. I see a lot of cannabis brands partnering up with like celebrities. Like I just did the Benny the Butcher. You don't feel like that?
I mean, I don't know, because at the end of the day, we here to wait. Oh, we good. At the end of the day, we here to sell products.
Okay.
And I know people use gimmicks and this, but I'm more concerned about the bud tenders and the customers.
Right.
You know, for some people that marketing way works.
Oh, I feel like it definitely works. I feel like when I attach myself, like, I hate to even say it though, but like when people see me working with the celebrities and shit, like, oh, he worked with so I got to work with him. And I feel like,
I'm not saying that don't work. I'm talking about selling products. You know, you're selling
a service too, like
a service too as a podcast. So, you know, people would want to be on your podcast, so it helps grow your page.
Right.
But what I'm saying is when it comes to selling products inside and outside of the dispensary, you might have a good day that day, but one thing about this cannabis game is the work has to continue.
So if you had like, I don't want to say like Rick Ross, but like somebody like a Capella Gray or somebody, she's not big enough. I don't know.
I mean, you gotta have you gotta have one of
the
those
cosign.
Those, you know, big cosigns, like a Hollywood type. It gotta be worth it. Like I'm not saying like some of the rappers and stuff like that is not working, but in comparison to what you're paying them, and you do the numbers, it's like, are you making that money back?
Oh, yeah, because they definitely taking a percentage and not even getting a thing. Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how much of this product are you really selling?
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're not. I'm just saying.
It's just another spend. It's another thing you got to add into the.
That's just another expense.
Yeah, like, another expense.
Like, you know, but we all about the flip. Everybody here, yeah, YouTube numbers you flipping. I'm flipping cannabis. You know what I'm saying? It just has to make sense. So do it really make sense for you to pay a top celebrity? Yes, if you're gonna make the numbers. But if you're not hitting your numbers, then you at a loss, and all you have is a clout.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, such and such has had
co-signed
that.
it, yeah.
But that doesn't. Let me tell you this about cannabis.
Right. Yo, Tim.
Let me tell you this about cannabis.
Yeah.
The one thing that you gotta understand is the customer is the most valued person. And the customer is the one that determines if the product is good, bad, or okay.
Right.
If the customer and the people, the culture like your product, it doesn't matter if you use a celebrity or not.
Yeah.
Because the cannabis game changes so frequently that you might sell that strand, but is they gonna trust you on the next strand?
Yeah, you can have Drake co-sign your shit. If the weed is whack, it's pointless.
Like, we have a ton of celebrities that have weed brands.
Yeah. I don't know, you're right.
If you ain't out here hustling, moving and shaking, and letting the people know about your brand,
Yeah.
and your brand is good, your brand has to be good, and you have to constantly let people know who you are, because there's always new customers.
Yeah.
Unless you have a super big platform where you could just put it everywhere, the customers change and they don't always want to smoke the same weed all the time.
Right.
So it doesn't matter who you are, whether you're a celebrity or not.
No,
gotta
you're right.
keep up.
Do people do that? Do people only buy like one brand all the time? Nah, there's no way.
Hell no.
Word.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that Banzzy is a great brand. I know for a fact that we have a top shelf product. You know, you smoked it.
Yeah, I fuck with Banzzy.
All right. That doesn't mean every time you walk in the dispensary, you only gonna buy Banzzy. Because now when you go into a dispensary, you have a choice.
Yeah.
You got a choice. It's like going in a sneaker store. Yo, which Jordans I want?
Yeah, but that's the thing about Jordans too, that Jordans have different numbers. So you come out with the Banzzy, you know, you got all the different flavor. Well, you have what, three different strains?
I got like 6.
Okay. But that's the important part then.
Yeah.
To have variety, so to have people keep buying your brand.
Yeah, you got to keep up.
Yeah.
Either you keep up or shut up.
Yeah. You can't complain if you ain't put the work in.
Can't
Word
complain
up.
if you don't put the work in. We from Harlem, baby. We young, fly, and fresh.
Word.
You know, it's a Banzzy thing.
How often are you trying to come up with different strains?
Oh, all the time. All the time.
Yeah.
You know, we have like a quarter where we run a certain amount of strains, and then we keep our heavy hitters, and then we bring in some more.
How do you do? Do you go to like these like conventions and like at the Javits Center and those shits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go to the conventions. The one thing is you always have to stay relevant.
Yeah.
We gotta stay relevant. That's like you saying I only interviewed Rick Ross and I interviewed Jay-Z. Now I'm straight. Everybody just gonna come to me and I'm just gonna automatically get an interview.
Yeah, nah. You're right.
It don't work that way. It don't work that way. You have to keep putting yourself in position and you have to keep working.
Yeah.
And one thing about Banzzy and the Banzzy crew, we gonna work. Because that's how we bred. We bred to work.
Word.
And get the job done. So if everybody like Banzzy is gonna continue, it's gonna continue to be one of the top brands in the state of New York.
That's fire. So Banzzy's only flower now, right? Are you working on other?
Yeah, we got
means?
pre-rolls. We got pre-rolls.
Yeah.
Check us out, cause we got pre-rolls. We working on vape.
Okay.
Working on gummies. You know.
Gummies.
And that's the thing. There's always room to grow. The flower thing, we just got that on lock.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing is you just became legal, right? That's what I'm told. Like this is not. You made it sound like you've been on the shelves for years. Like this is relatively new. A few months, no?
We've been on the shelves only for about 6 months now.
Yeah.
And
business is good though, right? It's picking up, or it's good.
Business is really good.
Wow.
Business is really good. Thank you to all that support us. Thank you to the streets. Thank you to the working community. Thank you to the culture that support us and people that stand behind our product. We really greatly appreciate that.
That's awesome.
It's a Harlem thing.
How many dispensaries do you know that you're in? Do you think you're in? You know how many dispensaries you're in, right? Or?
No, I really don't know. But I mean, I'm assuming right now, the last time I checked, we was in about 50.
50?
Yeah.
And that's all in this, like, in this.
In 6 months.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. How do you do that? You have like reps go out for you and.
Nah, I do the work.
Wow.
I do the work. You got to do the work before you actually blow up.
Uh-huh.
You know, we're growing fast. We're a growing fast company, but I also want to make sure that we stay on pace. And so I go out and I do the work. I love the people. I like to meet the owners of the dispensary because a lot of us come from the same background. So we all talk the same language. You know, I'm never too big. Sometimes I get really busy where I can't show up, you know. But I'm gonna always show up at some point because it's cannabis. And that's what we do. You know what I'm saying?
I heard that. That's what I'm starting to do. I'm starting to tap into, like, I realize how important popping out is and rubbing shoulders with people. Just, you never know who you're gonna bump into.
Yeah, like, I mean, me, man, I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying life, smoking weed, and having a good time.
Yeah, I feel like, so you smoke?
Lightly.
Like, yeah, because you feel like the shit slow. I feel like it's like going against the brand. Like, yeah, we be slowing me down and shit. But I don't know. I feel it's a love-hate relationship. I feel like with me, like I have ADD, so when I smoke, it's slow.
Everybody got ADD.
Nah, my shit's severe, bro.
Yeah, everybody shit is severe. If they tell you they don't, they lying to you. We all got it.
Yeah, I feel like weed definitely slows down time for me though. I need that.
Yeah.
I feel like I gotta find the right strain too that doesn't knock me out.
Exactly, and that's why, you know, you might be smoking Banzzy today, but you might be smoking another strand tomorrow.
Right.
And I got love for everybody. I ain't no hater. One thing is I ain't never gonna be a hater. Like,
Yeah.
you know, everybody needs support, but you know, it's a competitive field, and you got to get out and be competitive, and that's it. You know, because the customer's gonna make a choice, like you said. You smoking. And you need to smoke something that's not gonna knock you out. You might say that day, nah, that Banzzy shit too strong for me right now. I need something lighter.
Yeah.
You might have $50 one day to spend and $30 the next.
Right. Does Banzzy only come in that eighth size, or you?
Banzzy is only in eighths. We only sell 1 gram pre-rolls for right now, eighth jars. We fair priced. You know, for the quality of flower that we have.
How long was that process? So you've just been only on shelf for 6 months. So when did you start that process of where you're at now?
I started this process over a year ago.
I don't think that's that bad, man. I think you're one of the lucky ones that were able to pass through.
I was one of the ones that stayed on top of it and never gave up.
Yeah.
It's not. This ain't luck.
Yeah.
This is persistence. This is hard work. This is dedication. There ain't no luck involved in this.
Right.
I mean, well, you always can use a little bit of luck.
If you were to had the opportunity to collab with anybody that was like a huge fan, who would it want to be? A rapper. It could be an athlete, an artist, a politician, anybody. A dream collab, man.
I'm collabing with the people, with you, the new wave. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about the old wave. They already got what they have, you know?
Yeah.
I'm all about the new wave. I want to see like what the guys like you doing, what the streamers is doing.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I want to be 2025 lit.
Yeah. Yeah, a new wave advertising.
Yeah, like it's always time for the next generation.
Yeah.
I want to be involved with y'all guys.
No,
So if I had
genius.
to collab with somebody, it's gonna be somebody new to come up. I want the new community.
Yeah, I like that. Wow. Hold on, Timmy, real quick. So that's the last question. I always like to end the last question with a word of motivation. And I feel like what's a word of motivation that you could give somebody that wants to start, that sells weed out the trap, out the projects, and wants to do what you're doing, get this shit on the shelves?
Some motivation is to be patient, have an idea, stick to what you know, and do the paperwork.
Stay on top of it.
That's it. You know, I'm pretty sure I left some things out, but you know, that's what it is.
Word. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, Banzzy. Make sure y'all catch them. I know I go to the Realm in White Plains, New York, so you can definitely catch them on the shelves there. But they were over here at what was the name of the spot over here?
Oh, that's Gotham Buzz.
Gotham Buzz. They got it over. They love them over there. And
yeah.
where's the farthest spot you have it that you travel to put it on the shelves?
Like Oswego.
Oh yeah, you upstate New York for
Like
real. Western New York, Buffalo.
Yeah, like it gets crazy up there. One time it was hot down here, snowing up there.
Yeah.
You know.
I was to school out in Buffalo,
So you know, yeah, you know.
All right.
All right. So that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen. So just tell them real quick if there's any other Instagram or website.
Y'all can follow Banzzy. Banzzy 1305. We say 1305 in Harlem. That's the IG. Get with me or don't get with nobody. We know what the people want. Banzzy, baby.
Banzzy, man. Happy to be down. Word. Thank you, bro.
What's up? That's our girl right here. You gotta get my girl on camera
Gotham
right
building.
here.
Come on.
Let her say something about Banzzy.
Go ahead, hold on. Let me give you my mic.
Give her the mic. Give her the mic. Fix us up. She cute anyway.
Shout out everything out, all right?
What's your thing?
We're doing a walk and talk right now.
Okay.
It's called a walk and talk, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Oh, what's up? It's your girl, Denny Diamonds. We're here on 125th Street, Harlem, Big Harlem. Y'all know the energy. I'm with my guy. Do it again. Again, one more time.
Go ahead.
1305, Banzzy 1305.
I'm Angelo.
Okay, that's something like I don't know names. Okay. What's up? It's your girl, Denny Diamonds, and I'm here in Harlem. That's right, Big Harlem, with Mike Geysers, Banzzy 1305. You already know. Big Angelo, Big A, not the little one, and your girl Denny Diamonds. Make sure you go cop
Tell
that,
them it's
right?
Banzzy, baby.
Banzzy, baby. You know the vibe.
Yeah, Harlem. That's what's up.
That was dope. I didn't even know that shit was right there. I touched it. I'm like, oh man, love you, brother. I see. I was like, I gotta.
What's your Instagram, real quick?
Denny Diamonds.
Debbie, you said?
Denny, D-E-N-N-I-E.
That's Max B, baby mom.
Just said that. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. That's my people.
That's crazy. Word.
Yeah, that's Max B, baby mom.
Yo, it's Big Rob Bass. We here with Banzzy 1305, and we in Harlem right now with my boy A on 125th. Let's get it.
Tell them what you do.
I'm a brand ambassador, and I also play a role, you know, doing deliveries, doing pickups, you know, doing orders. Like, I play a big role in the company. I'm pretty much bro's half right now, you know? The face of the company. Yes, sir.
My boy be working, so when y'all see him, respect the game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Banzzy. Soldiers. Yo, you got merch too? Dang.
You got merch? I gave you a sweater, hat.
I only got a shirt, bro. Shirt is fine, though. I do have a hat.
What size are you?
Large.
I'm gonna get you a large, and I got a Uptown Demon shirt too from the brand.
word?
Yeah.
Fancy hat would be
For
hard.
sure.
Yeah.
You don't got a hat?
Nah, I need a
Oh
hat.
shit, you got a hat and a thing? Give him
I think I got. You want a red one? That's valid because that's the last
Listen,
one I got.
listen, I can't wear a red hat.
You can't read, right?
Oh, all right,
Come on, bro. I'm a white boy. They're not gonna.
They're
think
gonna be
that's
like,
a
yo,
fancy
blood.
hat.
They're gonna be like, yo, blood.
No, they're not gonna think that's a fancy hat. They're gonna think it's like
A MAGA hat.
Yeah.
Oh, all right,
Right.
look,
So
look.
you gotta have another. I just gave you a whole bunch
It's
of
in the crib though.
Huh?
It's in the crib with the H and stuff next to the AC. Yeah, I just literally emptied out my car.
Yo, next time I see you, I'm gonna give you something. Make sure you
Okay,
get
bet.
it.
Yeah, bro.
All right,
sure.
you guys just should give me the shit. We out of here. I gotta get to Yo, thank you for being on time.
Yeah, I do this shit. I